Pisces, hey, welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Pisces. Appreciate you. Go ahead and put a disclaimer on this shit right quick. Pisces. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Please do not make any life-altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my readings. These readings are intended for entertainment purposes only. Remember, Pisces, if I'm calling you a she, high priestess, bad bitches, badass bitches, but really you're a dude, Pisces, go ahead and flip that. If I'm saying you, Pisces, but really I'm talking about myself, I do have Pisces in my chart. You're going to go ahead and flip that shit too. Pisces, these readings are collective readings. Therefore, they cannot and will not resonate with everybody out there. It is not possible. Pisces, check your sun, your moon, your Venus. check your natal chart. And maybe some of y'all's cross watching too, right? watching for your people, right? Damn stalkers. Pisces, I'm just kidding. All right, Pisces, let me go ahead and tell y'all something right quick. Let me tell you something. Don't make any life-altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my readings. Did I say that already, Pisces? did I say that? Let's see. Let me get this chat going. Oh yeah, it was 2:22. 2:22 on the clock. It was 2:22 on the clock. Is it Dana? Fatima. Hi, Fatima. I can't speak straight. I went over this with you before. Is it Dana? Or no, it's Dan. It's Dan. Hi, Dan. Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs ups for me. Okay, so when I started to type up the description and I knew that I was going to do a Pisces reading, right? I remember that, Dan. We talked about that before. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Thank you, Fatima. It was 2:22 on the clock when I started typing this up, right? So maybe you're a February 22nd Pisces, right? Maybe you're just trying to balance some things out in your life, okay? Maybe you need to balance some things out in your life. I want to read this right quick. Right quick, Pisces. The 222 angel number signifies a powerful message of harmony, balance, and trust in divine timing. That's what this is. This will talk about divine timing as well, too. The Hangman. It serves as a nudge from the universe to maintain faith, embrace cooperation, and trust that your current path is unfolding perfectly. Common usage examples include spotting it on clocks, addresses, yada, yada, yada. Balance and harmony, trust and faith, partnership and collaboration, the right path, manifestations on point. Relationships suggest deepening connections or finding new love, often pointing toward twin flame unions. Career and finance encourages patience and teamwork, hinting at growth. And according to numerology something, the stability needed for financial success. Decision making, a sign to pause, slow down, right here. Slow down and trust your intuition before making decisions. Intuition, High Priestess, the Hangman. What was the crazy thing about this too, Pisces? What was really, really, really super crazy is a lot of times what I'll do before throwing a spread in front of you guys is I'll do like a little pre-shuffle. And that way it kind of gives me the opportunity to like title instead of just saying, Pisces live, right? So like I start shuffling. I done saged the cards. I done prayed on the cards. I start shuffling. I get these two cards. It flew out together. It's a Pisces reading. No doubt about that. No matter whatever your placements are, it's a Pisces reading. And you might even be a cusp Pisces because the full is what clarified those two. But that's decision making in the 222. It was 222 on the clock. Again, maybe you're a February 22nd Pisces, or this right here. Take a moment. Take a moment to stop. We will get in this energy, Pisces, like, and I think that Chiron and Aries that I did the other night, that might resonate with you. And let me look at those dates again. The Chiron and Aries dates. I know it's like Gen X and then again later 2000s. So it's like from 1968 to 1977. And the months are, the months? From April 1st of 1968 to March 28th of 77 are going to be the Chiron in Aries. So if you guys didn't have the opportunity to check out the, healing the wounded healer, that's what Chiron is. Go check out the Chiron and Aries reading. Aries energy. Now, I do this. Like I'll get stuck in the energy and it'll feel like Groundhog Day. And it's like something's got to change. And when I get in that rut, it's like, ugh, it's a rut, right? And it's like something's got to change. And how do we change? We have to be the change, right? And it's like if we don't, then the universe, God, your angels, whoever will step in and drop a tower on you. Okay, you're not going to change. We're gonna change it up for you, right? Maybe you need to be more playful, Pisces. Maybe you need to, let go of the reins. Like maybe you're holding on too tight and you need to let go of these reins, like, and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Maybe you're single. Maybe you're starting to get out there and date. Maybe you're rekindling a relationship. Six of Cups, nostalgia, soulmates, twin flames. Maybe you need to just like be a little more playful, right? I threw this. I call it the Chunky Girls deck. I forget what the actual name of the deck is, but I got Flower. Be honest with yourself. That's a card 17 that'll break down to an 8. There's something, Pisces, that you're not talking about it. The High Priestess will be quiet. The High Priestess will be silent. But they're psychic and intuitive. There's something that Pisces, you're not talking about it. But I don't think that I think you're supposed to be talking about it. And you're not. And I say that because her left hand is over her mouth and her right hand is on her tummy. I don't know. Maybe somebody's pregnant. I don't know. But it's like like the solar plexus is blocked. That Chiron in Aries talks about healing the wounded healer, right? And that's insecurity issues. The wounded healer, healing, healing insecurity issues, healing things that happened, a long, long time ago. You don't get to high priestess status overnight. The high priestess goes through a shit ton of things in life, right? And it's like the stuck energy. And I can weigh this right back to myself, right? Like that victim mentality. I'm telling y'all, this thing that I have dealt with for the past year with the cervical dystonia symptoms. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I have been like, Lord, why is this happening to me? Why? After every fucking thing I have been through in my life, why am I going through this? No. So we got to change that thought process, right? We have to change the thought process. There could be something that, you're just feeling super insecure about, and it's causing a block. It could be causing like gas pains, gallbladder issues, constipation, anything around the stomach. Also, too, I keep seeing this left knee here. And this card, this always kind of reminds me of my daughter, y'all, because she wears little braces on her legs. But I've been seeing it with the left knee. And here is the left hand. Yes, you could be left-handed. Yes, maybe it's a feminine wound, a mom wound. But also, again, and see, she's moving forward, left foot first. Something about the left side. Maybe back off of bread, back off of pasta and cheese. There could be some like arthritis, inflammation, something going on with that left knee. Watch what you're eating. These cards was clarified with love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. That's self-love. See, if the solar plexus is blocked, you might be looking at yourself like, one of the ways, y'all, when I start, thanks, Dan. Thanks, Dan. Dan, you have a great day too. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. One of the ways, like, and I'll be laying in my front yard like that, right? I'll be laying in my front yard and I go through each one of my chakras. So it's like when you get to the solar plexus, is like this worried about what other people will think, worried about how other people will view you. The high priestess, she's like, she knows things. She has hidden knowledge, wisdom. She's connected to the spirit realm. So you could be like having some Kundalini awakening and you don't talk about it. You could be like wanting to like start a business where you're teaching people like holistic ways of living, holistic ways of being, spiritual ways of being, little witchy, little pagan, right? But you're afraid to talk about it because you're afraid of how people's going to look at you. Well, people love you, Pisces. You're Pisces. We love you, Pisces. We love you. We need you to really love you. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles will turn to the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles will turn to the Empress. Did not see her. And look, the Nine of Cups, death. And then there's the Empress. So it's like you're on the right path. You're on your right path, but you feel stuck. So I don't know if this is, it's like, okay, you've been trying and trying and trying. You've been, I don't know. You could even be dealing with like narcissistic people too, right? But look, the clock card's going to come up behind that. Watch your times, watch your numbers. But also, too, time is really an illusion. It's not even real. And this deck has said, need time, takes time, and time cycles time to heal progress. Ascension reversed is comes up behind that. Focus more on, and it's like I don't, when you're sitting down with yourself, right? When you're sitting down with yourself, being good to yourself, getting to know yourself, going getting to know like the seven basic chakras, starting with the root going up. I'm always like, don't focus on one more than the other because you want everything balanced out. But you'll know, like if you've got a blocked solar plexus, you'll know. You know, Google it. Google it. I think that Pisces is an amazing person. I think that Pisces is full of love. They've got lots of love to give. Pisces is like a very, very feminine, nurturing energy, right? She's like natural empress. However, when you're giving too much to others, Pisces, and you're not giving enough back to yourself, you'll you'll get a tower. Like you can't pour from an empty cup, Pisces. And speaking of empty cups, maybe you need some lemons in your water. Wear more yellow. Be playful. Don't take things so serious. Be playful. That was just the preach. And don't be chasing shit. You're a Pisces. You are the high priestess. You don't have to chase anything. You co-create your reality. What you want, you manifest it and it comes to you. Have faith and believe. I don't chase shit. I am the high priestess. It all comes to me. It might not come overnight. Good things to those who wait. It might not come overnight, but it's coming. It's coming. Isn't that crazy how I cut the deck like that? Knight of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Stuck in a rut. Pisces, I get it. I already know. I know. I've been stuck in a rut so many times. It's like, dear Lord, get me out of this rut. And dear Lord's like, get yourself out of the rut. I gave you all the tools and resources, everything inside of you to get your own self out of that rut. Get your own self out of that rut, girl. You fine, Pisces, you fine. You're all that. How y'all doing? You don't have to be in the chat to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, thumbs ups. I sure do appreciate y'all. Let's just say that little heart is in the way. I can't see it. You've been without heat and hot water? Is that what it says? Hot water heater go out? Or manifest you a new hot water heater? That's a bummer. The heat part, it's like you can layer up, right? The hot water part's like, man, you gotta take showers with like baby wipes and stuff, right? I hate to be without hot water. New parts coming tomorrow. Blessings. Blessings. Awesome. Pisces. Pisces, you might be getting messages from people on the other side. You might be wanting to hear from people on the other side. Pisces, you were doing like a lot. My ear is ringing. My left ear is ringing. You might be getting ringing in the ears. You are healing. You are healing. You are understanding like the way that things work. The star and the wheel of fortune, destiny. You're appreciating your moment. You're appreciating the right now. You're learning how to appreciate this moment. Fixed energy. You could be like a Pisces Aquarius cusper. Pisces is just love bugs. Y'all are lovers. King of Swords in the reverse position. Ouch. Not listening to that nonsense. Not one bit. No, you're not. Two of Wands in a reverse position. I got my deck upside down. Nope. I'm not listening to that. Don't come at me with that, because I am not listening. I'm not going to hear you. I sure am not. I don't think so. Or like, who's a fucking pirate? Get out of here. Or matey. The Chiron and Aries reading got real feisty like that too, right? Listen. I'm just not. Okay? I'm just not. Don't take me there. I'm not going there. Don't take me there. I'm not going there. Eight of Swords reversed. Listen. I'm not dealing with the nonsense. I'm not dealing with the fussing and fighting. I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to defend myself to you. These is the types I'm not doing it. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not getting into it with you. You say whatever you want to say about me. Okay? You can say whatever you want to say about me. You can think however you want to think about me. I really don't care what you guys to say, and I really don't care what you think. I know who I am. The days of me explaining to you who I am, where I've been, listen, the people that know me, they know me. I'm good to them. If you don't think I'm a good person, why are you calling me? Somebody has been overstepping boundaries with you, Pisces, like way overstepping boundaries with you. Not for everybody, but for some people, like they have to like call and get like law enforcement involved. Like this person is overstepping boundaries, like emergency protective orders and that sort of thing, right? Hi, Odelia. Hi, girl. For some this is like, listen, I mean, why would I keep explaining myself to somebody? You don't believe what I say anyway. So why am I going to keep explaining myself to you? And if you don't like the way I think, if you don't like the way I believe, why do you, again, why are you in my energy? Pisces is like, I had enough of that bullshit. I had enough of the bullshit. This fucking pirate. She's like, King of Swords in a reverse position. And it's just like, there was a point in time where we really got along, where I really, well, I don't know, maybe I never really did like you. Maybe I just put up with you, and those days is over. King of Swords in the reverse position. It's like, you're not thinking right. It's, you know, it's hard to talk to people, you know, about spirituality and how you feel on the inside when they're all logic and reasoning. You know, it's hard to reason with those people. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Magician reversed at the bottom of the deck. Remember, y'all, remember when I said that Chiron and Aries might really resonate with you all? This is like understanding love bombing, understanding that, you know, how people love bomb. And also too, it's like, if I can't tell you how I'm feeling, right? If I can't tell you how I'm feeling, and like the things that I'm trying to make happen in my life, without you, you know, being a wise guy about it, or you just pushing my thoughts and my feelings to the side and pushing up on me with your belief systems. Because we're supposed to, if we're having a conversation, right, we're supposed to be able to have a conversation. It's like, okay, I will talk and you listen. And then you don't have to agree with me. And then you can say, I don't agree with that, right? And this is what I think. And I listen. And we can have this meeting of the minds, right? To where we're agreeing to disagree. That's fine. But when you're over talking me, overthinking me, thinking you're outsmarting me, and just being an all-around wise guy, or thinking, you know, you love bombing and finessing and all that, like that works. It don't work anymore, because I've been around too many people that act just like you. I know that energy. And I don't want a new beginning with people like that. I just don't. And furthermore, I'm not going to explain myself to somebody, explain what I'm trying to do, explain what I'm trying to make happen. If you can't hear me and you're talking over me, and then you start throwing monkey wrenches in my manifestations, I'm going to be quiet. Two of Wands reversed. This was trying to make his way out. It kind of like jumped. I'm gonna put it back in the deck. But the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. I got no love to give you. You have no love to give me. Five of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Shit, probably when I needed you the most, you walked away. When I really needed somebody to talk to, when I really needed somebody to understand me, you walked away. Two of Wands reversed. Might be too many cards. But yeah, look, Three of Swords, two of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Swords, like you're playing mind games with me. You're playing mind games with me, acting like you give a shit about me. You don't give a shit about me. You're gaslighting me. Mind fuckery. No. Pisces has had enough. Yeah. Yeah, you have. Ten of Swords reversed with the Star. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius. This Pisces put up with this shit for probably about 10 years, maybe longer. And if it was new, if it was a new energy coming at you, trying to play that bullshit, no. I done healed that wound. I done let the past go. I done let the backstabbing and betrayal go. I done forgave people like you in the past. I get it. I understand. You know, you got narcissistic ways because you got unhealed wounds from childhood. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop, 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 whoop. But that doesn't mean that you get to talk to me and treat me any old kind of way. No. I understand. But I healed that aspect of my life. You go heal yours. Nice job, Pisces. Seven of Wands. Why do I gotta have to keep defending everything I say? This is the type of person that will back you up into a corner, right? And then want to know why you come out swinging. This is the type of person that they gaslight and push your buttons, and then go and tell everybody that, you know, that you did this and you said this and blah 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 blah. And you're like, well, fuck. You talk to me crazy. You talk to me fucking crazy. And I'm just supposed to sit there and take your bullshit? 7 + 2 is a 9. That is the wounded warrior. Go back and check out the Chiron and Aries reading. No. I have learned this lesson. I have healed this. I don't need this in my life anymore. I have closed out this cycle. I have worked on myself. I have closed the door on this shit. I'm not going to open it back up. For some, they need to stop watching the bullshit on the internet, the mainstream media, the World Wide Web, the lies and deception, this government bullshit. Yeah, I see. I see, Fatima. I see, girl. Listen. I prayed about it. I talked to Jesus about it. I talked to God about it. I talked to the universe about it. I talked to my spirit team about it. I talked to my loved ones on the other side about it. I have talked and I have talked and I talked. I have beat my fucking head up against the wall. I need a drink and a nap. You'll wear me out. King of Swords, bottom of the deck. Four of Swords. I prayed for you. I pray for you. I understand. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. I know you've been through a lot of things. I get it. I understand. I have prayed for you. That's the truth. That's the truth. I told you the truth. I speak the truth. You, on the other hand, not so much. It's not our, okay, whether she's lying or her perception of what she is saying, it's off. We're off balance. We don't have a clear meeting of the minds. It's not clear. Again, you don't have to think like me. You don't have to believe like me. The Queen of Swords represent contracts. Karmic contracts. Queen of Swords reversed. Karmic contracts. The karmic contracts in your life, you've got to let go of the karmic contracts in your life and heal. Chiron and Aries, healing the wounded healer. It's like you have to go through all of this shit in life, right? It's like you have to go through all this shit in life in order to like heal from it, and also to be able to talk about it with other people. I understand. I've been there. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like. I've been there. But I don't have to keep going there. I mean, I've the Hierophant, wisdom. There's wisdom in this shit back here, right? I'm not going to keep going through it. Look, Judgment. Yeah. There's that Magician reversed again. And then there's the Wheel of Fortune. You're a block in my blessings. No. Why is the Queen of Swords reversed here for Pisces? It's like karmic contracts. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight will turn to the King. The King will turn to the Emperor. Slow and steady. Slow. It's almost like I don't know if this was like a father figure or possibly mother figure or the connection with the father, but it's almost like this giving this person the benefit of the doubt. I give this person the benefit of the doubt. I want to see the good in you. It's like I know you've been through it. I've been through it too. Slow and steady, slow and steady. But I keep wanting things to be different, but they never are. It's almost like it's how do I word this? Okay, so let's say what's the next holiday, y'all? What's the next holiday? All right, say we had this Easter get together. I'm just going hypothetical, right? I'm just going hypothetical because I'm having a hard time expressing what it is I'm seeing. So, High Priestess, the Hangman, and the Three of Cups, and the Tower. Okay. All right. I work all week, right? I work all week. Sometimes I even have to work on the holidays, right? Okay. So let's say this is a family. Let's say this is a family dynamic, right? Son, father, nephew, uncle, son, dad. All right. I work all week. And sometimes I got to work Christmas Eve, or sometimes I got to work New Year's Day, Good Friday. Shit, I got to go in on Easter for a couple hours, Now, I'm supposed to want to come over. We just had Easter together, and that sucked. We couldn't agree to nothing. Absolutely nothing could we couldn't even agree on what time we should have our Easter egg hunt. That was a fucking production, right? We couldn't even agree on that. So I'm supposed to get excited about coming and seeing you on Father's Day, right? I'm supposed to get excited about coming and seeing you on Father's Day, when thinking about rushing around to get there, as this is slow. Thinking about rushing around, taking the time out of my day makes me feel some kind of way. I don't like the way it doesn't feel like we're celebrating, we're getting together. It feels like bullshit and turmoil. Anxiety attack. This is a fucking anxiety attack. I'm tired. She says Mother's Day is coming up. Okay, Mother's Day. Why do I want to ruin my Mother's Day because we don't see eye to eye? Why am I going to ruin things for my family, for my son, for my dad, for my husband, for these people that are committed and put forth the effort? Why am I going to make things uncomfortable for them because you and I don't see eye to eye? We're family. I love you. I really do. But you don't make me feel good. I don't feel talking to you. I don't feel good. I can't express my true feelings with you. You talk to me like I'm stupid. This don't even have to be a family dynamic. This can be people that's just, it's over. It's over. We was married. We had a living together situation. Our families are way different. Our way of thinking is way different. Our belief systems are way different. I tell you what, this shit with the politics is so out of hand. I mean, it's destroying people's relationships. If people would really, really look at the big picture and see how they're being played, they will stop watching that shit. They will stop believing it. Look, Knight of Swords, it came out anyway. Hangman. It's time for me to stop. It's time for me. You're a fucking buzzkill. I can't have a drink around you. I can't have a cocktail around you. I can't celebrate around you. I can't express things from this higher perspective around you. Everything that I say to you always turns into this shit. And then I come back and I say that I'm sorry and I apologize. And then, 8 weeks later, we start talking again. and everything's fine and everything's good and we're getting along and everything's good. And then you come back arguing and fussing and fighting and bullshitting. And everything inside of me is saying, stop or do the right thing. And then it's back to mind games and manipulation, because those are what is called trauma bonds. It's in family dynamics, it's in relationship dynamics, it's in work dynamics, and it's instilled from the top and it rolls downhill. Shit rolls downhill. It's the corporations, it's the churches, it's the big pharma. It's all fucking connected. The mainstream media, social media, it's all like people need to cut it. Stop watching the bullshit. Stop breaking their backs at these jobs. Stop bending over backwards for fucking family members that don't give a fuck. Stop believing the lies that they're putting out there. The fucking brainwash is ruining relationships, friendships. Keeping you away from your soul's truth, your authentic self, your knowing, keeping your stomach in knots. They got us out here. Look at 2020. Look at 2020. The world's deadliest outbreak. We are all gonna fucking die. Look at the 80s. Back to the 80s. Healing the wounded healer. The AIDS epidemic. We are all gonna die. Putting shame on gay people and calling it religion. When we all carry feminine and masculine energy. Shit, if anybody's quote unquote normal, it's probably the bisexuals. They have fucked with our heads at every single turn, and it's ruined relationships and family dynamics, and it's created narcissism. Healthy choices. This is what came out in the pre-shuffle. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love. Self-care. Being happier. If you don't feel good going to the Christmas party, why are you going? If you don't feel good going to that job, why are you going? If you don't feel good going to the in-laws Mother's Day get together, why are you going? You have one shot at this life. Why are we wasting it on people that we don't see eye to eye with? Mural. Be your own first priority. What did I just say? What did I just say? Manifest, write it, draw it, color it. What is it? What is your palace? What does that look like? What does it feel like? Don't be afraid to sing. And it came out anyway. You got a card 25, that's a 7. You got a card 43, that's a 7. 70. Some of y'all need to go look at that Chiron in Aries. 1977. That was Chiron in Aries. I got real riled up in that reading too. Whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. That's what we was saying in the beginning of this, right, Fatima? You can't pour from an empty cup. If you don't make sure your own energy bar is full, then you'll have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. Healthy choices. You need to take a nap, take a fucking nap. You need to cut off the phone, cut off the phone. Don't answer it. Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. You've been made to believe that your voice, that your unique point of view in this world isn't worth very much. Isn't it kind of what we've been talking about? See, that's why I like pulling the oracles at the end, because I could pull them in the beginning, right? But if I pull them in the end, it validates the reading. It's confirmation to the reading. That's why I always pull them at the end, unless I'm just doing an oracle reading. Y'all see what I'm saying? Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your words are worth all the stars in the night sky, so don't forget to sing whenever you have the chance. Your voice is powerful enough to sink a dozen spaceships. You know, narcissists doing all that over talking, trying to dim your light. I don't think so. Dim my light. You dimmed my light for all those years, and I allowed it because I'm an empath, because I'm sweet, because I'm nice, because I'm kind. And then when I stand up for myself, oh, you see how she gets? You see? Now fuck that. You can go high, and going high. Okay, that's cool. We can agree to disagree, right? And then we're going to keep it fucking moving. And there don't have to be nothing more to say. Shit, put the block on them. That 8 of Swords, that's a block. That's a damn block. The Lovers. I said, play. 6 of Hearts. There's something in childhood that's it's like wounded or something. You need to get back to this little playful energy, color or something. I don't know. It's the 6 of Hearts in this deck. The lovers will talk about Gemini energy, but it's a love. Get back to your person. Jane Bennett and Mr. Bingley truly love each other, unaffected by neither pride nor prejudice. Shit, you know, I don't know, because it looks to me, these people look like they're like in-laws or something, right? Like they're like that's the uncle, or that's, I don't know, like it's almost like people that are trying to like look like everything is all good on the outside, but really then when you get near them, you're like, it's not good. It's not good on the inside. Why? It's not. And I don't feel good when I come around. Invest more time in the people that make you feel happy, that make you feel like the 6 of Cups. What is this? Let me tell you what the 6 of Cups is. Let me tell you what the 6 of Cups is. Let me read it. Let me read it to you. It's nostalgia. It's a playful energy. It's like the kids. It's like innocence, right? The Six of Cups tarot card typically represents nostalgia, childhood memories, innocence, and reconnecting with the past. Upright, it signifies happy, reminiscence, generosity, and family comfort, often suggesting a return to a simpler time. It can also indicate returning to a past home, seeing old friends, or reevaluating childhood lessons. It's like, it's like, well, I told my mom, like, I can't keep going there with you. I can't, like, my mom was a queen of swords. I can't keep going there with you. Like, I love you, but I don't ever feel good coming around you. And then she would be like, well, but you treat strangers better than you treat me. I'm like, then why do we keep doing this? If I treat you so bad, why do you want me around? Because as soon as I come around, you start talking to me like I'm shit. And if you're not talking to me like I'm shit, you're talking about me behind my back like I'm shit. So why do we keep doing this? I told my mama, I said, you're going to look up one day, I'm going to be gone. And it happened, y'all. And the thing of it is, we can't hold ourselves responsible for that. We just couldn't see eye to eye. We just couldn't. It's like I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried, and nothing was never fucking good enough. And it made me sick. It made me sick. Not only did it make me sick, my mom was turning family members against me, and it was working. It worked. Like, I remember telling my mom, like, I don't accept this type of abuse from men. Why am I supposed to accept it from you? And then she will flip it on me. All right, then. I mean, really, if that's the way that you feel about me, then it should be easy for us to walk away. And I always, like when I walked away, I always thought maybe one day we can come back around and it'd be something real beautiful. But it hadn't been beautiful for a very long time. And matter of fact, I can't really ever remember it being beautiful. So it's first is like forgiving self, like that I couldn't put up with it anymore. I'm gonna forgive myself for that, right? That I'm not there. I'm not there on my healing journey to where I can like let it roll. I'm not there yet. Hopefully one day I'll get there. Between my mom and I, we didn't get there. But I had to take care of me. Pisces, y'all got to take care of yourself first. Self-love. And you're not loving yourself when you are allowing other people to treat you and talk to you any old kind of way. That's not self-love. That's self-abandonment. That is allowing narcissistic abuse. Just you're not being good to yourself when you allow that. Let's get a chakra card. We were taught, especially Generation X, we was taught to put up with people's bullshit. Crown chakra affirmations. I see divine light in everyone. Card 92. That's going to break down to an 11. I see divine light in everyone. So it's like, I know these people is wounded. I know they got wounded inner children. I know they do. I know they was hurt. I know they've been through some things, whatever. I've been through some things too, right? We all been through some things. And inside, there's a good person that resides inside there, right? But right now, they don't know how to show that. They don't know how to show that. So I'm going to pull myself back and continue to pray. Continue to pray for them. Crown chakra. What would Jesus do? That's a lot. Sacral chakra affirmations. I trust my feelings and give them ample room for expression. I trust my feelings and give them ample room for expression. You're not allowed to express your thoughts and opinions with this person. Heart chakra affirmations. My heart is free from all wounds of the past. That is the Chiron and Aries energy. Exactly. If you haven't watched Chiron and Aries, go watch that. Go look at Chiron and Aries. Go look at Chiron. What happened to Chiron? Chiron's mom abandoned him because he looked funny, right? Balancing the third eye chakra. Our consciousness expands from this chakra. This chakra relates to how we connect the outside world to our inner dialogue. Some may think of it as the sixth sense because you feel that it's off when you're around this person. That's why you feel so sick with anxiety when you get around this person, because it's off. Because they talk so much shit about you when you're not around. And then when you come around, they might not be saying it, but you feel it. And then they'll gaslight and make you think that something's wrong with you. You've been steadily talking all this shit on my name. And I walk into the room and it gets quiet. I always trust and follow my intuition, always. And see, people like this, they will put a block in that. They will put a block in your intuition, what you know to be true. Throat chakra affirmations. I listen to my body and my feelings to know what my truth is. Don't have to be your truth. It's my truth. This is my body, what I'm feeling. And it don't feel fucking right. Balancing the third eye chakra. Did I just read that? There's that 77 again. 1977 might be significant. Again, Chiron and Aries. Our consciousness expands from this chakra. This chakra relates to how we connect the outside world to our inner dialogue. Some may think of it as the sixth sense. Excessive energy can lead to difficulty concentrating and allowing you to become lost in fantasy or disconnected from reality. And then when they're gaslighting you, then you really get thrown off. A deficient energy could cause dull memory and a distrust of your inner voice, causing indecisiveness. Two of Wands. Two of Wands reversed. What am I going to do? I have a choice to make here. I have a choice. I have the world in my hand. The world in my hand. What is the world? Ending a cycle, a long cycle. I end it. Because every time we start back up, everything's all fine and good for a minute, for a couple weeks, and then you start the fucking bullshit up again. That's what I got for Pisces. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hitting the thumbs ups. Thank you for being sweet to each other in the chat. I'm going to see you guys next time. Peace out. Mwah.